When she was just a child, Kim was already living on the streets. No home, no family, just a backpack. But then she found Hawai'i. They gave her meals, counseling, and encouragement. Today, she holds 3 college degrees, works as a nurse, and owns a home. Kim's story is why we built this campaign, to join Hawai'i in their mission of helping kids like Kim find a path forward. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Lydia, and I am the Public Service President of ATU Hawai'i. Together with my co-president, Carrie, we are honored to present Rooted in Aloha, our story about growth for Hawai'i. Before we dive into the campaign, it's important to first understand our intention, and it all starts with a plan that resonates with our client. The Hawaiian kalo has 3 parts: leaf, stem, and root. These parts represent the Hawaiian values of aloha, or love, ohana, or family, and malama, or care. It is these very Hawaiian values that inspire our mission, which is to uplift Hawaii. Hawaii is unique in its deep-rooted emphasis on community care, and our approach to public service is equally intentional. We don't just offer advertising support, we offer a true partnership with a nonprofit that is aligned with these values and is also deeply committed to our community. Now, Carrie will explain how our values led to our client selection.
After careful consideration and discussion with our board, we decided to choose Hawai'i as our client. Hale means home, and Kipa means to visit, loosely translating to guest house or house of hospitality. Hawai'i is a 501c3 organization focused on providing at-risk youth with shelter and support to overcome challenges and build brighter futures. ATU Hawai'i was initially drawn to Hawai'i for its community-focused mission and its desire for stronger brand awareness. But beyond that, ATU Hawai'i was drawn to it mainly because it was completely autonomous, meaning that decisions are made locally, by and for Hawaii and our community. Additionally, they had a desire for a video ad spot, which is one of our team's strengths, making it a natural and meaningful partnership. So now that we understand the reasons why ATU Hawai'i chose Hawai'i as our client, it's also important for us to understand the reasons why Hawai'i is necessary for the Hawaii community. So at-risk youth, just like him here, face abuse, neglect, and poverty, trapping them in an endless cycle with little to no support. This can cause feelings of fear, isolation, and hopelessness. That's where Hawai'i comes in, intervening with hope and encouragement to help youth feel seen and heard. In turn, this helps the youth break free into a brighter future. Hawai'i offers services like shelter and meals, support, mentorship, education, and so much more. With the help of Hawai'i, the youth is able to experience more stability, independence, and overall a brighter future.
As we just went over, the problem at hand is that Hawaii has vulnerable youth who need shelter and support. This is the problem that Hawai'i is trying to solve. Therefore, it has also become our problem to solve. To solve this problem, we want to increase brand awareness for Hawai'i. Why brand awareness? Because more awareness of Hawai'i has so many important implications. We can help vulnerable people know about Hawai'i services and get them the help that they need. We can reduce social barriers by changing misconceptions of Hawai'i's youth, who are often just looked at as bad kids, when really they are kids with the ability to change our world. And of course, more awareness of Hawai'i means more potential support, whether that's in the form of partnerships or donations. So how will we increase brand awareness? ATU Hawaii has been participating in public service for many years, and we became known for our strength in video storytelling. This year, however, we realized something. If we made an amazing video, but that directed our audience to a website that was confusing and had no calls to action, the video no longer matters. individuals seeking Halakipa services are already in stressful or traumatic situations, so it's paramount that the website is easy to navigate. For the first time ever, we didn't just have a website development person that made the web pages look nicer. We had a fully dedicated UX or user experience team that did everything from research to design, a team that really wanted to understand our audience and their pain points. Together with the video, our website transformation makes a seamless experience. Now let's take a look at our target audience for this new experience we've created from video to website.
So before we get into the campaign, it's important that we understand who we are trying to reach. Primarily, we hope to reach parents and guardians of minors. These are people who are seeking support, open to fostering, or are able to connect those in need to Halakipa's services. These people will be looking for access to support, trusted resources, and guidance. Additionally, we'd also like to reach high-impact philanthropists. These are people who are high-income adults, executives, partners, or government leaders that are looking for ways to uplift the Hawai'i community through a trusted nonprofit partner. In consideration of these audiences, we started with our video campaign.
Now let's take a look at the first part of our strategy, which was the video. When our public service team was brainstorming what to do for our video, we had a few strategies, but perhaps the most important was securing authentic talent and using real mentors from Halakipa's programs. Funnily enough, this is actually why we had to cancel our scheduled shoot 3 times. Our original shoot date was April 13th, but this was pushed back for a whole month because we felt we didn't have quite the right talent. It was so important that we told the right story, so we valued our actors' authenticity and performance. In the end, we created a heartwarming video that was informative, told the right story, and changes the narrative. Without further ado, let's take a look.
Even the strongest plants can struggle without care and guidance, but with nurturing hands, they grow strong. At Halakipa, we help Hawaii's youth develop in a safe space, so they can grow strong, thrive, stand tall, and care for the next generation. Halakipa, the house that Aloha built.
With this finalized video, we are fully committed to reaching out to various media channels to reach diverse audiences until the end of June. In the meantime, we made the necessary changes to our website, which will help make our video even more successful.
So taking a step back and taking a look at the entire user experience, we wanted to make sure that the website was just as powerful as our video spot. So when we think about user experience, it's all about putting ourselves into the shoes of our audience, which made our first step in our website transformation process, researching our target audience. So our UX team met with real users to test the usability of the new site and the usability of the old site. And these insights shape the way that we change the website going into the future. So the first change that we made was actually to the video header on the home page. And this was so important because this is the first impression that we get to make on the audience. This is where we want to keep them on the site to learn more about Halakipa and their services, or maybe even make a donation. This is why we put the youth spaces on the top of the page, highlighting the real-world impact that Halakipa has in a compelling way. Additionally, in consideration of our target audiences, we placed the Donate Today and I Need Support buttons there for easy accessibility. With our goal to make the site more user-friendly, we also redid pages that had just too much clutter that overwhelmed our users. So as you can see, this is a sample of our foster parenting page, and on the left side, you can see how all the text is cluttered and hard to read without a clear call to action. On the right, you can see that it's neat, organized, and the format allows for a clear call to action. In order to meet the users where they're at, we also simplified and streamlined the services page. So it's easy for people to find what they need effectively and quickly. As you can see, we also highlighted the Learn More call to action buttons to invite the user to find out more about anything that Hawai'i offers that they're interested in. It was also really important to us that we highlighted Hawai'i's impact in the community and kept that at the forefront of our audience's minds. So as you can see, we highlighted impact statistics and also included real success stories from Hawai'i youth. Lastly, we understood that many people would be visiting the site from their mobile devices, which was why it was important for us to make it responsive to everyone, regardless of what device they had, whether it was a phone, tablet, or laptop. So in consideration of all these components of our campaign, whether it was the video production, the website development, or even just the campaign management, our estimated campaign value is $103,000. And this is just an estimated cost, as it does not include any donated media spots, which could add tens of thousands of dollars. The value of a campaign like this for a nonprofit like Hawai'i is unimaginable. And it enables them and allows them to focus on their mission, which is to empower youth across Hawaii.
Now let's bring it back to Kim. Kim, who was once on the path to nowhere, broke out of the cycle thanks to the support of Hawai'i. She's reached her dreams of becoming a nurse and owning a home, but she continues to advocate for helping others, just as Hawai'i had done for her. Kim is not alone. Her story is one of thousands, and Hawai'i will continue to rewrite the stories for thousands of more youth. Although Add to Hawaii had supported Hawai'i through this campaign, we felt that we took away so much more. We learned that it could seem like the world is against you, that there's nothing you can do, but that all doesn't matter. When you have someone to believe in you, you gain hope, and hope gives you the power to do anything. Thank you so much for listening.